Hello, hello. All right. So today, goal setting. Let's talk some more goal setting, shall we? So life is like a box of chocolates, somebody once said, right? Wasn't it Forrest Gump? Well, really, I think life is more like spaghetti. Every area in your life touches another area. Think of a bowl of spaghetti with meatballs and sauce, all touching one another, right? It's in a bowl. It can't help but touch. The spices touch. The butter, if you throw it in there, touches. Even if you put garlic bread on the side, it's touching the spaghetti and the sauce and everything, right? So different areas in your life touch different areas. So why am I talking about this today? Why is this on my mind? It's time for a life assessment. If you have set a big goal, that one where you're like, if I knew I could not fail, what would I do? What would I go for? So let me just give you an example. Let's just say come this June, it's January right now as we're doing this. Let's say in June, you want to take the ultimate family vacation. And it's going to cost you, already sat down, figured out where you want to go. Let's just say we're landlocked here where I'm filming from in Missouri. So let's say you want to go to the beach and you're like, we are taking a family vacation to the beach. We're going to rent a beach house. We want to be right on the beach on the sand. We want to be there a whole week. And you have done the numbers. It's going to take about $4,000. And right now you have zero in your savings account for a family budget. And you're like, okay, that's my goal. That's my dream. If I knew I couldn't fail, I absolutely would be like, I'm going on this vacation, right? And I'm taking my family with me. So how are you going to get there? So typically what we do is we start breaking it down. This is how much it's going to cost. This is how much I need to do every month. This is how much I need to save every week. This is how much extra I need to make or save each day in order to get there. But one of the critical things we forget to look at is assessing our behaviors, assessing our life, and keeping in mind that we probably need to change something. Because if the money's not already there, if you don't always have a vacation fund readily available to go on a big vacation every year or every 6 months, then something probably has to change. And it isn't just your finances that need to change. It's the behaviors and habits that support your finances. And when you make a change in one area, it's going to affect multiple areas. So if you're like, okay, so what do I need to change besides making more money or saving more money? What else do I need to change? So here's what I recommend doing. And I'm going to try to attach the form here. If it doesn't let me attach it, sometimes I have a little issue with attaching PDFs. But if it doesn't let me attach it, just ask in the comments and I'll send you the form. You want to do a life assessment on the major areas of your life. You want to do spiritual, health, family, career, fun. I like to put fun in there too. And you're going to kind of give it a scale of 1 to 5. 5 is, things are pretty good in here. Like this area of my life is feeling really good. There's really not a whole bunch of area for improvement. 1 is, oh, this is in the tanker. This needs to change. There's a lot that needs to change in here. And what you're going to do with those assessments is anything that's a 1 or a 2, you're going to take a serious look at that and then break it down even further in there. What exactly is going on? So let's, I don't know, let's use faith for an example. Let's say your faith, you put like a 2. You're like, yeah, it's not so great. My spiritual walk, not so great. And so you look at that and you go, okay, what's making it a number 2 and what do I need to do to make it a number 5? So get a little more detailed in that area. And maybe one of your areas is you're in the Bible and you're doing a Bible study or you're part of a church group, part of a church family, but you're not spending any time in prayer. You have like no prayer life. And you're like, you know what? If I was in prayer a lot more, in my personal opinion, that would take me to a 4 or a 5. So that's what I want to work on. So how is that going to affect your family vacation? If you're not spending any time in prayer, getting centered every day, when you start praying for things and people and the world around you and your life and your health and your family and your friends and your community, you're going to see a huge shift in the way you see life, the way you experience. Sorry, we lost the connection there. If you're praying for your finances, all of that is going to affect positively your outcome for your vacation. So just like that. So, let's say it's health and you're looking at your health and you're like, I am way overweight. I don't eat well. I hurt all the time. Like, I'm going to give my health a 1. And you're thinking, well, how does that affect me wanting to go on this vacation? It's a big deal because if you don't feel good, you can't work more. So you start looking at, okay, what's the reason why my health is a 1? Well, I don't plan meals at all. I'm not planning healthy meals. We're eating out a lot. I eat a lot on the go. I'm buying these really high sugar content drinks all the time. I'm not doing a meal plan. I'm not working out. I'm not exercising. I'm not walking. And so if you're looking at all of those areas and you're going, okay, let's work on these areas, you will be surprised when you work on those areas how it positively affects that area where you want to go on vacation, because it's going to encourage you to look at your budget, because you're like, okay, we're going to cut out sugary drinks. I'm not going to go buy those frappes anymore. I'm not going to go buy those sugared sweet teas that are supposed to be energy drinks. We're not going by and getting a pizza every Friday night anymore. Guess what starts happening? Your budget starts getting affected in a positive way, because now you're meal planning and you're walking. Maybe you're getting up every day and you're going for a walk with your spouse or your best friend, or you got a workout partner and your guys are walking the park every day. You're going to feel better. You're going to have more energy. When you feel better and you have more energy, you have more clarity. With clarity, you can focus on your goals more. And you're just like, girl, I want to work today. I'm going to work. I'm going to do something extra today. I've got that side hustle that's going to pay for us to go on vacation. And I have the energy and the motivation to go do that because I literally feel better today. I got a good night's sleep because I ate the right foods all day long. I slept well. Do you see what I'm saying? Life is spaghetti. And setting a dream and a goal is the best thing you can do for yourself. And the second best thing you can do for yourself when you're dreaming big is to do a life assessment and work. It will support everything. Touches one another. It's spaghetti. It all touches, it all affects. And just like one area is bad, like if you're doing a life assessment and maybe your spiritual life is a number 2, that affects all the other parts of your life. If you've ever looked at somebody and thought, dang, they have just got it together. She sets these goals and she slams them every month. She just slam dunks them. They're done. She doesn't even, if life gets hard, she just gets it done. She doesn't even falter. Nothing stops her. What does she have that I can't get fixed? Probably other areas in her life. She's very intentional with all areas in her life, not just one. When you start getting more intentional in one area, you're going to affect the others. When you are unintentional in your life, all the areas in your life become unintentional and are affected. So today, I want to hear from you. Comment. Let me know. Have you ever done a life assessment? Have you ever looked at all of those areas and given it a 1 to 5 score? And if you have, how are you doing? I'd love to hear from you. So I've got some areas I'm working on for sure this year, because we got some big goals. And to get those, I have to really work on some other areas of my life that are going to help me get through my daily tasks to get those goals done. So I can't wait to hear from you. Share with me in the comments, how's your life assessment? How's it going? All right, talk to you soon. Bye.